So I'm going to put Jen in the proper position. So everybody, you can sit your ropes down for a second. And you're going to stand up tall like you're in the military at attention with your arms to your side. Drop your rope. So Jen's going to bring her hands up to her hip bones, turn her thumbs up to the sky, and palms forward. See how Jen's elbows are behind the center line of her body? That's where you want to keep your elbows the whole time, because what that's going to do is put your hands just slightly in front of the frontal plane of your body. So bring yours just a little bit forward. And so that's going to allow for optimal clearance. That's going to give you 12 inches of clearance below your feet and 12 inches of clearance above your head when you're in the air. So this is your jumping position. So the drills we're going to do before we actually pick up the rope, I want you guys to try and stay in your jumping position. So make sure, just like a hitchhiker, your thumbs are pointing up. Good. And then as far as spacing off your hips, you have about 4 to 6 inches of spacing you can work with. But if you start out there at 6 inches and you start to fatigue, where do you think you're going to go? Further out, right? So try and start in a little bit more. And starting in like that's really going to allow you to rely on your wrist, because it's hard to turn with your shoulders when you're in that tight, okay? So next step, you're going to reach down, grab the handles of your rope, and come up and out at the same time so that you don't pull it under your heels like that. So it's up and out at the same time so you don't pull the rope under your heels. How many times have you gone to start a workout and you rip the jump rope handle out of your hand because you're standing on it, right? So make sure you're coming up and out. And to start your rope, once you've picked it up, you're going to bring it into your chest right here. And you're going to go into a small wrist circle. So from here, open, flash position, and circle your arms. And the rope should come overhead, so in a fast movement. Boom. If Jen's going to go into a double, if she jumps here when the rope's above her head, what are the chances of her actually getting that rope around twice? Pretty slim, unless she can hover, right? So you have to time the rope. If you're going to go for a single straight from or a double under straight from the deck, you want to wait till that rope's about knee level before you leave the ground, okay? So everybody's going to try it, your slowest double possible, starting from a standstill. So exactly where we showed, from the chest, flash, circle, and time that rope and explode into the air. Go.